Welcome to our meteorology segment. I'm your host, Dan, aka smAsho. And we're starting things out here at the Smash News Network, least busted name in news, looking at sea surface temperature anomalies. So, there is a tropical low right here, and we're getting some forecasts for this is going to make some kind of a move like this and come up the eastern seaboard of the U.S. I would tend to agree with Chris Martz on this one for a couple of reasons. One, we've got anomalously cold water. We're looking at the sea surface temperature anomaly map here, and there is cold water in between Florida and this low. Now, what causes storm surges in hurricanes is a lack of air pressure, right? You may think that the hurricane is blowing the wind, and it's really what's going on is that there is less pressure allowing the ocean to bulge upward. That is what causes a storm surge. And you can even see some indications of this on the sea surface temperature anomaly map. You can see this area right here of stagnant water. That is because the water is bulging up there, because these extreme low pressure systems prevent the air from pressing on the ocean, a more normal state of affairs that you would get on a clear sunny day. Anyway, I just wanted to show that sea surface temperature anomaly map. We normally show the jet streams and the surface winds on this map. And check out Baffin Bay is anomalously cold as well. Anomalously cold water all around Florida, north of Cuba. Look at the extremely cold water off of the west coast of South America as well. Lots of cold water in the Pacific Ocean in general. Anyway, let's look at the surface winds. There are the surface winds of the west. We'll show the jet streams as well. There are the western jet streams. And you can see this extreme bend going to be pulling some cold air down into places all the way like Mexico. Places like Tijuana going to get some cold air there, injected from the North Pacific. Some Alaskan air there showing up in the U.S. Also, this extreme meridional jet stream bend here, a 180-degree bend over only a couple hundred miles there. Most of the jet stream staying north of the U.S. Let's rotate to the east side of planet Earth. There's the east side's jet streams. And thanks to our BitChute viewer who left a comment requesting Australia weather forecasts. We'll cover it briefly. We'll just show some basic stuff. First, the jet streams. And check it out. Extreme meridional jet stream bends here over the Japan area as well. Like in between Korea and Japan, for example. Anyway, here are the surface winds of the east. And we'll get to Australia in a moment. First, the U.S. weather.gov map. If your county's lit up, just click on it. And these are tropical storm warnings. I think those are hurricane warnings and tropical storm warnings. Anyway, that's the current state of affairs on the weather.gov map. Again, if your area is lit up. By the way, these are high wind watches here in Wyoming. And before we get into lightning, here is the NASA Goes Lightning Mapper. Some great visuals for you there. And before we go to the real-time lightning map, let me just check the life of the stream here. Again, we did stream this video live to twitch.tv/smAsho. It's a fantastic live streaming platform, and you should check it out. It's got a free mobile app. It works great. It'll notify you when we go live like we are now. And thanks to everybody who viewed the video in syndication on YouTube and BitChute as well. So here's the real-time lightning map here. Shout out to Blitzortung, who received a shout out on our Instagram page earlier this morning as we got severe thunderstorms in Pennsylvania in the middle of the night. Let's see if we've got terrestrial lightning in the U.S. It looks like we do. Hey, Gulfport. There's thunder. Hey, Biloxi. There's thunder rolling in. Shout out to all of our viewers from the Gulf Coast. And we should give you a better idea of what's going to be happening next with that in a minute. So we're going to head to windy.com here, and we normally look at the windy.com pressure maps. We're going to ixnay that entirely today, and we're going to bring up the weather radar. the global weather radar. We're going to animate it just to show you how it's done here. Windy.com, they make a great mobile app as well. And we're going to use this to check out Australia. So let's just zoom in here on Australia. And I'm not totally adept yet at forecasting weather in the southern hemisphere, as there are some differences. To our regular viewers, you may be aware that low pressure systems rotate clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Anticyclones rotate counterclockwise in the southern hemisphere. Anyway, there's your weather radar. And you've got a bit of rain here. No real heavy systems, but a bit of rain here across the southern coast. And we'll also bring up the satellite imagery for this area. We'll work on water vapor maps at a later time. And let's just come back to that as that loads. So in the meantime, once again, this video was streamed live to Twitch, twitch.tv/smashamash. We don't even have 100 followers over there. There are people that have hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitch. And I guess we're making some content that's not exactly what you'd call the ordinary content on Twitch. Look for gaming content coming soon. Once again, thanks to our BitChute viewers. If you're only viewing on YouTube, there are exclusives there, such as our disguised 2,000 subscriber special. Yeah, it's not really our 2,000 subscriber special. It's accountability for Cuomo. Or is it? And if you're viewing on BitChute but not YouTube, we recommend you view on YouTube because you're missing like 80% of our content. YouTube.com/smashamash, the main source of our content. So here's a satellite map. I think. There's some great satellite imagery of Australia as the sun just has set over the west coast. And you've got this southeasterly flow going on here. Most of these systems are going to be moving pretty coherently in a known direction. Hopefully that helped. Shout out to all of our Australian viewers. And we would invite everybody to follow us both on Instagram. I'm getting lag, y'all. Dag, y'all. It's lag, y'all. I apologize. Here at the Smash News Network, we prefer to provide quality information. Let's just go back to make sure that actually showed. And there's a satellite imagery of Australia and Tasmania. All right. That's just fine. So once again, thanks to our 500th follower on Instagram, instagram.com/smashamash. You can see we put all kinds of meteorology stuff up here, as well as some of the freshest and dankest memes you will find any place on the internet. Instagram.com/smashamash. Also visit our merch shop, help support our channel that way. We've got some fresh designs that are like less than a week old. Respect existence or expect resistance. Mensa. And by the way, I'm actually wearing one of the products right now, the Mensa hat. While we invite everybody to Mensa, make Earth not suck again. Yes. Have you noticed Earth sucking over the past 2 years? Well, I certainly have. We want to see people make America not suck again and make Earth not suck again because it's up to you, and it's certainly not up to giant heaving bureaucracies that can't even get out of their own goddamn way. Mensa, make Earth not suck again. The featured design of the day in the upper right here on our Redbubble shop. You can find links to that at smashamash.com. Smashamash.org will redirect you. There's also a new Smash support ticket here. I'm not going to say anything else about that. And there's a link to the Smash team. Do you know about the Smash team? Our patrons know about the Smash team. I won't say anything else about it. I'll just show the U.S. Doppler radar map, and there you have it. So we've got a significant system here over Utah, just moving into Wyoming. And we've got a long line of rain here from Boston and Montreal all the way down to Dallas. Here's the U.S. water vapor map. And you can see this system is already weakening here. Look for the forecasts for that hurricane to change a lot. And this high pressure right here, this cold water and this dry air, as well as this dry air, is not helping this system at all. It is isolated there. It doesn't have a lot of convective forces to help it out. The water is rather cool in its path. Here it is in the cloud layer. And you can see it's already losing coherence and rotational ability. A combination of cold water and dry air limiting the power of that system. So here's your recap. That's the U.S. Doppler radar map. Here's the water vapor. Thanks for leaving a comment, Twitch viewer. And here's the cloud layer. We'll close out the video on the water vapor. And thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for leaving a comment, Dreamweaver10122020. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted. Name it news.